Cape Town, the captivating coastal city of South Africa, was recently thrust into the throes of an unimaginable natural catastrophe. On July 22, 2023, as the region was plagued by flash floods, the repercussions were devastating, leaving an indelible mark on the city and its inhabitants. Unprecedented rainfall, coupled with various geographical factors, precipitated the rapid accumulation of water, resulting in extensive flooding and substantial damage to critical infrastructure and homes. The repercussions of this event have reverberated throughout the lives of the city's residents, economy, and overall well-being. The flash floods that swept through Cape Town were the culmination of several contributing factors. An intense weather system collided with a sluggish cold front, leading to an extended period of incessant rainfall. Furthermore, Cape Town's unique topography, characterized by its undulating mountains and valleys, exacerbated the situation by directing rainwater toward low-lying areas. Compounded by the city's inadequate drainage infrastructure, the severity of the floods escalated. The sudden deluge overwhelmed the existing systems, causing water levels to rise rapidly. Numerous rivers burst their banks, inundating residential areas, roads, and public spaces. In some regions, the torrential downpour triggered landslides and mudslides, exacerbating the damage and increasing the challenges faced by the affected communities. The impact of the flash floods on the residents of Cape Town has been profound. As water levels rose rapidly, many families were compelled to evacuate their homes, desperately seeking refuge. Countless individuals found themselves stranded, requiring immediate emergency rescues. The floods disrupted daily life, causing power outages, compromised water supplies, and severely hampered transportation systems. The loss of homes, personal belongings, and livelihoods has left an enduring mark on the affected residents, who are now grappling with trauma and an urgent need for support. The city's infrastructure bore the brunt of the flash floods, with extensive damage witnessed across various sectors. Roads and bridges were either washed away or severely compromised, rendering transportation a perilous endeavor. Critical facilities, including hospitals, schools, and public buildings, found themselves submerged and temporarily rendered unusable. The power and communication networks experienced significant disruptions, exacerbating the difficulties faced by emergency response teams. The onslaught of stormy winds and heavy rainfall caused havoc and destruction throughout Cape Town and parts of the Western Cape. As a severe cold front made landfall overnight, rainfall records reached a staggering 60 mm. The consequences of this relentless rainfall were witnessed as the Jakkalsvlei Canal, as well as the Lawrence and Kaiser rivers, breached their banks. The Kaiser River wreaked havoc on the Johnson factory in Tokai, while the overflow from the Lawrence River impacted the Eskom substation in Somerset West. On June 22nd, the South African Weather Service, SAWS, issued an orange level 7 weather warning, anticipating continued disruptive rainfall and strong winds until the following day. These forecasts painted a grim picture for Cape Town and its surroundings. In response to the unfolding crisis, the City of Cape Town's disaster risk management spokesperson, Charlotte Powell, provided updates on the dire situation. Collaborative efforts between city officials and Eskom were underway to restore power in the Helderberg area. Evacuation measures were implemented at Kay's Caravan Park in Strand, with the assistance of a local non-governmental organization, NGO, to accommodate displaced residents. Informal settlements in Philippi, Strand, Gugulethu, Memphuleni, Masifumalele, and Khayelitsha experienced severe flooding, further exacerbating the plight of vulnerable communities. Roadways were severely affected by temporary stormwater overflows, uprooted trees, and mud accumulation, rendering them impassable. In the face of the mounting crisis, the Gift of the Givers team swiftly mobilized to provide essential humanitarian aid in Gugulethu, Nyanga, Khayelitsha, Langa, Bishop Lavis, Mitchell's Plain, and Strand. Their efforts sought to alleviate the suffering and support those most affected by the disaster. The South African Weather Service continued to warn of strong winds and turbulent waves along the coast, spanning from Saldanha Bay to Plettenberg Bay. The impact of the flash floods reverberated throughout Cape Town's transportation infrastructure. Limited services were provided by Metro Rail to accommodate passengers, although the fallen tree that disrupted the electrical overhead wires severely impacted train operations. Services along the Southern Line, Cape Flats, Central Line, and Northern Line were consequently suspended. However, a restricted service remained available along the Malmesbury route, terminating in Kraaifontein, as well as from Kraaifontein to Belleville, Eerste River to Belleville, and Simonstown to Fish Hoek. The plight of families residing in low-lying areas within informal settlements became increasingly dire as their homes succumbed to the unyielding floodwaters unleashed by the relentless rains. These families, often with vulnerable children, found themselves displaced and uncertain about their immediate future. The enduring solution lies in the provision of adequate housing, offering a sustainable and safe environment for these communities. Thank you for watching.